Today, we are going to be exploring and walking through the new creative image generator inside of Ad Console. This is a really exciting development, especially because Amazon has recently changed their requirements for their sponsored brand ads. All of these new, even product collections or store page, require a custom image, which, if you are advertising for a brand that doesn't have a lot of lifestyle images, then you actually can use this to create those lifestyle images. I'm going to show you where it is, where it's located, how to use it, and some really cool options that they have implemented. And so where you're going to do this is you go into Ad Console and you're going to go into Creative Tools and you're going to see this image generator. Now, if you click on it, you will be taken to this screen, and this is where it gets quite interesting, because actually what you can do is you can create images for any product on Amazon. It doesn't necessarily have to be your product. And I found this out when I clicked on add this product and it's showing a bunch of 101 Dalmatian products. I'm like, these are not actually the products in the brand. And it's really interesting because when you pop out this sort of brand, you're met with all of these other options on this. Now, this brand does sell licensed products, so it might be that you would see options for products that are actually your brand. In this case, these products are not actually being sold through this account, which is kind of interesting. But the other thing that you can do is you can actually search products by name or by ASIN, and notice it says on Amazon. So if I scroll all the way down here, you can actually select all Amazon products, which means we can generate an image for any product we'd like across the entire catalog of Amazon. So what I did is I simply went on to Amazon.com and I found this 10-pound dumbbell set. It's Amazon's basic, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just see what it looks like to create an image from this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to snag up here. I'm going to grab this ASIN, and what you'll see is if I pop this in here, you'll have to click enter or search here, and then you can find this product. And then when you select it, you have to click save and continue. So this means that we're going to be able to generate an image from this product. Now, it will go through here and it's going to just sort of generate images. This may take a minute. Yes, this is true. Depending on the product, this may take a hot second. And then you also will see the option, if you would like, to put some prompts in here. So these prompts are going to change how these images are generated. So by default, some of these are okay, and then some of these are not all that great, to be honest. So this one kind of looks like it's floating on the table. This one's in a kitchen. Not really sure why you would have dumbbells on the counter in a kitchen. However, this asset doesn't look too bad. I mean, it didn't quite crop out. I don't know if you could see it in the image. It didn't quite crop out all of the white. But honestly, for a lifestyle image that we had absolutely no input into, not too shabby. And the other thing that I really, really like about this is you can actually click save to creative assets. So if you click this button, and I'm not going to because this is not actually a product that's applicable to this, and it's going to like clutter up in their creative assets. Actually, let me do that now because I think I'm going to go delete it. So I'm going to click save to creative assets here. And then this is going to allow us to use this in our sponsored brands or any of our sponsored display campaigns. And you can easily access it from the creative assets. So if you wanted to go through and have somebody on your team go through, create a bunch of custom images, save them to the creative assets, then you could quickly go and access these later. But there's some other things where this gets even more fun, and I'll show you what that looks like. So again, you can create prompts. I recommend sort of playing around and really understanding prompts. If you look at the image guidelines, they ask you to add context. So like, fruit bowl and glass that contains oranges, not product in an orange fruit bowl. So you need to be very, very descriptive with these sort of their language models. So the better that you can kind of craft your sentences, think clarity. Think somebody who could not see this image has no concept of what I have in my brain. I need to describe the entire scene to them, although you do want to give it some creative license so it can do something. It may be so in a gym or something like that would have given you this image here. You also have the option, if you would like, to put in a theme. Actually, that's going to be kind of interesting. Let's see what Christmas golden looks like. And if, by the way, if you put anything in the prompt, or if you select or change anything or change the products, you're actually going to have to go down and click generate again. And sorry, something went wrong. So there are some kind of glitches that do happen when you are generating. Again, it takes a minute. I like that it gives you 4 options. So we're going to see what this looks like. And then I'm actually going to show you a way that I found where you can actually use some of the creative assets that are already on the listing to be able to amp up these lifestyle images, which is really, really cool. All right, so here are our Christmas options. Honestly, not all that great, right? I think you're probably going to get much more insights from a prompt. Although if you do have a product that really lends itself to this style of image for Christmas, it honestly, having themes is a pretty quick way of being able to get sort of your holiday images out and up within. I mean, really, really quick. And again, you can save any of these that you think are worthwhile into your creative assets. All right, what is the cool option? Well, when I was looking through this and kind of playing around, I realized there's this little option that says change image, which is super interesting. So not only is it going to pull from the main image, which is what I've seen before, it also gives you the option to upload a custom image, whatever custom image you would like. So what I actually ended up doing is I went back to this listing and I realized, oh, there's actually a really good model image here where this is in use, because the thing about AI is not really great at generating people or things in use. And to be honest, in a lot of our lifestyle images, what we want to do is show the product in use in context. So this is a great image to build off of. So what I did is I went in here and I uploaded this image, and then I just let it do its thing. I didn't put any prompts. I didn't do anything else. And actually this one is not that bad. And you actually can see that they've sort of recreated the lower half of the model here, where this one is a little bit more cut off. Some of these look a little funky, but honestly this one I kind of like that. And you could also pop it open to view the image. It's a little scrunched, it's a little weird. Maybe we want to use this image, maybe this one is a little bit better. But so here's a way that if you do have models in your images somewhere in some sort of lifestyle image, but you want it shown in a little bit different way, or maybe you want a different background, you can actually use this sort of creative tool to be able to generate these lifestyle images, which again are required in your sponsored brand ads. Wonderful world of AI out there. But I do find that this tool, I believe, is going to be really, really useful for a lot of you, especially those of you without like really large photography budgets out there. You have some images, you want to be able to build off of those. And then again, the option to save creative assets super quickly, efficiently, I think is going to make this particular tool absolute game changer. So I would recommend going into your account. Again, go to Creative Tools, select the image generator, and that is going to allow you to get in here, play with this, play with the prompts, and just see what you can work out for your brand. So I recommend you going in here, and you can go to Creative Tools, Image Generator, play around with the prompts, and then be able to quickly leverage this to scale and optimize your brand and sponsored display ads.